Hello, welcome back to another video diary entry. But I thought I lost my pencil. They just fell out of my pocket when I sat down. Okay. And welcome to another video diary entry by Connor Morgan Hickok. I did not expect this. I did not expect a 1 week interval between the last video diary and this one. I've just been really busy because I've had a lot of homework, and I wasn't actually planning on doing one this morning because I was going to study for a math test I thought I had today, but I saw an email on my phone that was sent at like 1 in the morning saying that the test got moved to Wednesday. So yeah, but I have a lot of stuff I could talk about. I have a lot of stuff. So yeah, obviously it's been like several days since I've last done one of these, so I have a lot to talk about. Let's start with the last day, which was a week ago, April 21st, last Monday. Last Monday was pretty exhausting. Classes just felt very long and boring, and I actually made some realizations about calculus, I think it's a bit of a stretch for me to take AP Calc next year, so I'm actually just gonna take AP Pre-Calc instead. And you know, it's crazy because I promised myself that I wouldn't take any shortcuts when it comes to my learning. But then I told myself, oh, it's just this one time. But it's like, no, I'm gonna keep that promise to myself. I'm not gonna skip Pre-Calc. I'm not. I feel like it's actually too important to not skip it. We didn't have a robotics meeting because we didn't know Mr. T wasn't there, and we weren't able to tell the sub that we were gonna be there after school, so it was like a really short notice cancellation of the meeting. But Tuesday was better. Tuesday was actually much better. I had a history test on Friday, but I took it that Tuesday, and I'll tell you why in a little bit. But yeah, I took the history test on that Tuesday instead of Friday. And I haven't seen my grade yet, but I'm pretty sure I did really good. It didn't feel all that difficult to me. And so I don't know if I mentioned it on here, but me and Eric have been planning a meetup for months where me and my brother go to his house and we cook food. And on Tuesday we improved those plans. And then that was all for Tuesday. Last Wednesday was okay. You know, like classes went well, and me and Eric narrowed down the recipes we were gonna make because we were planning this for Saturday. Now I'll tell you how that went. Oh, and on Wednesday we also started making a playlist that we would play in the background while we were cooking. Last Thursday was actually great. Classes went well again, except for English with CAS testing. Dude, CAS testing is the most boring experience known to man. There were several occasions where I nearly fell asleep. No, okay, seriously. Because I have English on Monday, because this last week and this week are like block days every day of the week instead of just regular 1 through 6 days. So I had English on Monday and Thursday. And so I had CAS testing on those days. The first day of CAS testing that week, I literally nearly fell asleep several times. Hold on, there's like a bug trying to get on my phone. I'm not gonna let that thing get on my phone. Yeah, back away, buddy. Back away. Okay. It's alright. And then, yeah, I nearly fell asleep, but then on Thursday, it was like you had to write an essay, which was much more engaging for my brain, so I didn't fall asleep. I mean, the essay was alright. I wasn't, cause it expects you to answer like a 2-paragraph thing after reading something for like 20 minutes or something, and then it expects you to write an essay with your remaining time. So I had like less than an hour or something to write a whole essay. So that's awesome. I mean, like the CAS testing like scores don't follow you anywhere, which is great, because I'd rather it not. Oh, and after school on Thursday was the second time, you know, cause I hung out with Rosh after school to play with his friends like months ago, for the first time, and that was really fun. And I did it again on Thursday, And I met this friend of his named Travis, and he was such a nice guy. He was such a great guy. And I'm just gonna say right now, I popped off. I may not have scored many points in basketball in that 3v3, but golly, my passes were insane. My defense, insane. I was literally balling on the court. And on Thursday, I also found this manga called You Are a Four-Leaf Clover. I've read all the translated chapters that are on manga decks right now, and that story is scary, dude. Like, that shit, that stuff, that manga is so depressing, and like literally everyone in that manga is clinically insane. They're literally psychopaths. It's a scary story to read. But there's like I haven't found a manga like that before, so it intrigues me. I continue to read it despite how uncomfortable it makes me feel. It's probably not the greatest idea ever, but it's probably not the greatest idea ever. Yeah. Last Friday was amazing. I loved Friday last week. Because I had Special Olympics that day. That's why I took the Friday test on Tuesday, because I had Special Olympics that day. We had to go to Akalani's high school for the track and field Special Olympics, and it was really great. I participated in the relay there, and so there were 2 Concord teams, one with Alonzo and Salvador, Miles and Dominic, which Miles and Dominic are really fast. Like, in terms of the athletes, they're really fast. And then my team was me, Jack, Jason, and Aiden. My team got second, Alonzo and Salvador's team got first, and they kept bragging and gloating about it. I don't care. I mean, I at least got to participate in a relay, which was fun. And I actually skipped the robotics meeting because of the Special Olympics, because I also had work after that, so I kindly asked Eric if I could just skip the meeting. He said, yeah, that's fine, but he had me sign the minutes form because it was a minutes meeting. I also had work on Friday, because of the week before last week I didn't have work because there was no shows, and we went to see Alex Ramon's show. Also, I don't know if you realize, but it's brighter in the background because the sun is rising right now, which is an indication of summertime. I think it's actually super cool when the sun comes out at 5 in the morning. I think that's a sick thing. That's sick as hell. Because then because sometimes I feel afraid when I'm out when it's dark. Dude, here's the thing. There's in my mind, there's 2 things that happen when you go out at night. Wow, this was an awesome experience. This is much different than what I'm used to. Or you get robbed or mugged or kidnapped. That's like, in my mind, that's like the 2 things that can happen while you're out at night. It's like you're either paranoid of stuff like that, or you're thinking, wow, this is gonna be a great experience because it's different from what I'm used to. Yeah, and I've actually been so busy on Saturday and Sunday that I actually forgot to write. I genuinely forgot to write diary entries for both of those days, so I'm gonna just write them right now and talk about them. Saturday was absolutely phenomenal. Made my weekend right there, cause me and Cody, we went to Eric's house to cook food, and my mom bought like $50 worth of groceries so we would be able to cook, and that was such a good hangout, because you're saying we had 6 recipes. Unfortunately, we could only make 3, but in my opinion, 6 was a lot more recipes than I thought. Which probably sounds stupid, but 6 recipes is a lot more than we thought. But we ended up making chicken curry, beignets, and this special sauce, this sauce that Eric made. It had a few different things in there, but it was a really good sauce. It was super good. But yeah, we made beignets and chicken curry. And the chicken curry was so good, and it smelled good too. Like, while we were making it, I kept smelling it, and I kept telling myself this could be so good, and it was so good. It was so good. I definitely want to make that at home now because it was just so good. And then the beignets were absolutely phenomenal because we had enough dough to make 12. We used enough dough to make 12 beignets, and that was me, Cody, and Eric's first time having beignets. That was so fucking good. It was so good. It was delicious. It was absolutely amazing. Beignets are so fire, and they're so simple too. Beignets are so simple. It's just dough. You here's the recipe we had for beignets. You make the dough, you preheat it in 375 degrees for like an hour. So you could just do it. You could just do anything else while doing that. Well, yeah, of course you'd want to check up on the dough from time to time, and then you just air fry it. So you just preheat dough and then air fry it, basically. Like, that's such an easy recipe for something that's so delicious. It's so good. And then you put some powdered sugar in there. Oh my gosh. Dude, I love food. And then the chicken curry was so good. It was, my mouth, I was on the verge of watering, bro. I was on the verge of my mouth watering. It was so good. And then obviously I worked, and then the playlist had like around 108 songs. We got through like 60 of them. And all in all, it was just an amazing hangout. I definitely want to go over to his. And his house is an insanely convenient spot, because it's next to school, and it's like a 2-minute walk from like multiple stores, from like multiple shopping centers, and like multiple legitimate stores. Like, dude, he's right next to a Food Max and hardware stores. Like, it's crazy. His house is so convenient. It's the place, and his house was super nice too. Way better than my house, in my opinion. I don't know. I just had a really great time at his house. I definitely want to go over there. I was thinking that me, Eric, Cody, and Luke should definitely schedule a few hangouts over the summer, because that's gonna be so fun, for real. And I do sometimes think about, like, because like I hear a lot of like people. I know some people with like a significant other, and it's like I also just hear that a lot of times when people get an SO, they lose some time for their friends, which is like completely understandable, because obviously your SO would wants to spend time with you, and I wonder, like, if I would still be able to like spend as much time as I do with my friends, you know. Like I definitely want an SO. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I don't. I mean, hey, I had a whole ass crush on Serenity. I mean, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I wonder what that would. I wonder what changes that would include in my life. What time is it? 5:30. You know, I ran over here because I was just laying on my bed for 10 minutes studying. So it was like 5:13. It was like 5:17 by the time I got out the door. So I ran over here so I could get here earlier, so I would be able to talk about everything I wanted to. Today was great. Oh, and then at work last night, Alex Ramon was there. Alex Ramon was at the theater, which is insane, because dude, he had just finished his 50 states in 50 days like campaign. So I thought he was like exhausted. I thought he wouldn't do magic shows for like a week, but no, he was actually there at the theater, which is insane. Miraculous by some. Okay, I don't want to say this because I'm not trying to like give off the impression that I want my job to be easy. I want my job to. I want to have a challenge in my job from time to time, but like by some miracle, Alex didn't have any cues that night, which is weird because he normally does. And you know, when Jerry told me that Alex Ramon was there, I actually started getting nervous because he's up there with the big boys, and I definitely would not want to mess up his cues. I definitely would not want to mess up his cues, you know. But miraculously he didn't have any. He just needed a mic, so that was fun. And then the main performer, Ryan Kane, I think. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. I don't know. Sometimes I don't remember people's last names. I think it was Ryan. And he didn't have any cues either, so it was a pretty easy week at the theater. I don't know if you can hear the birds chirping. Birds are starting to chirp. That's probably because the sun's coming out earlier. Yeah, I honestly don't mind that the sun's coming out right now. I mean, I personally don't. I talked about this in a video diary entry. I think I talked about this in one of the past few video diary entries, but I much prefer winter. I much prefer winter, for sure. Finally did the cooking hangout, and it was so fun. Whoa, my brain was just, dude, I was just trying to write like 3 different things at once. That's crazy. Cooking hangout. And it was so fun. I forgot to spell beignet. I think it was, I think it's just big nets. You literally just spell beignet like big with net, I think. That's how I remember it. We made beignets and chicken curry. And both were phenomenal. I probably spelled phenomenal wrong right there. I don't care. I already gushed about it right now, so I'm not gonna go into huge detail, you know, because I already went into detail, you know. It was overall a great time. One thing I do like about summer though, actually, is water parks. I love water parks. I really enjoy going to them. I've gone to them since I was young, and I'll never stop loving them. Honestly. Like the water park I've went to the most is Waterworld, now known as Hurricane Harbor here in Concord. And I do enjoy each time I go there. You know, I do enjoy it. I haven't gone to the beach in a couple years though. I definitely want to go to the beach. I think this summer I do want to go to the beach like a couple times. I haven't gone to the beach in a while. It was overall a great time. Also, just so you know, I've been losing a lot recently in Omega Strikers. I can't explain why. I've just been losing a lot. Like my win to lose ratio is decreasing, which is not good. And so I think I'm gonna take like maybe 1 or 2 week break from Omega Strikers. I don't know what happened. Like now I'm in mid diamond, and typically I'm like the higher like percentages of high diamond. But I'm in like 50 points in mid diamond. This is horrible. I want to win. I want to win, man. You know, I still have fun if I don't win. I still have fun cause like I'm not the greatest player known to man. I want to improve though, but I'm not improving. I'm not improving, and I don't know why. It was overall a great time, and I definitely want to do it again. Want to do it again. I'm probably going to be quiet for a few minutes because I'm just going to be writing these. Now you get to see the side where what was I gonna say? I don't know, it's probably cringe. I've also been making good progress when it comes to like sorting my music into my playlist. I actually made another playlist, the piano playlist, that I have privated right now because there's like 2 songs in there right now. But I'll make sure, because the thing that sucks about making a new playlist while I'm listening to music is because the songs I've already listened to and sorted aren't in there. So I have to like listen, because I don't want to have to go back and re-listen to every single song. Okay, I don't want to do that. That's a lot of work. So, you know, if from time to time, if a song comes up that's piano based, and I'll check it and see if it's in the piano playlist, and if it's not, I'll add it in there. Okay? That's how it works. Yeah. Alright, I'm sorry. Today was decent. Yesterday was decent. I played Omega Strike yesterday and I lost like all my matches. Dude, here's the thing. If I wouldn't be solo queuing, I would not be losing. I'm just saying. If I would be able to play with a friend, we would not be losing. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. Fight me. I'm just saying. Today was decent. Studied throughout the day. There was also a death battle. Death Battle posted a new video yesterday. It was a Master Chief versus Doom guy. It was really good. I enjoyed it. I also watched Lazarus episode 4 yesterday. That was a really good episode. That was a very good episode. Like honestly, Cowboy Bebop and Lazarus are probably some of the better animes I've ever seen. Like I highly recommend them. They're so good. Okay, well, that's all I got for now. I need to head back because I didn't even brush my teeth or like put deodorant on or anything yet. So I need to head back and do that. I'm gonna upload this after I do both of those things, and I will see you later.